Welcome back to the MLS Review Show. In a moment, we'll head to RFK Stadium to see if DC United could hold home court against the LA Galaxy. But first, it's off to Gillette Stadium. Real Salt Lake arrived in New England Wednesday evening after a long trip back from Costa Rica, having gotten the job done by booking a place in the final of the CONCACAF Champions League. Coach Jason Kreis's side could have been forgiven for not being fully focused on the regular season contest. This would only be the third MLS game RSL has played this year, but already their famous depth was to be tested. Revolution head coach Steve Nicol was dealing with a similar situation after his side's midweek match against Vancouver. A long travel day back on Thursday meant little time to prepare for one of the most informed teams in the league. Plus, the Revs were without suspended rookie AJ Soares. Would home field advantage and the side's collective grit be enough to even the playing field against Salt Lake? Brad Feldman and Jay Heaps called the match from Gillette Stadium.
So it's Cochran and Korea, and we are underway. Been with the team since 2008. Drives it on frame. Carried away there. Good save by Bobby Shuttleworth. It's over for a corner kick.
He just ropes it. Look at the movement.
Got right around Mansali. Curls it off of the post. And Cochran's not going to mess around. He plays it over the end line.
And look at this. This is bending. Gets by Bobby Shuttleworth and strokes the pipe. Look at this ball as it just goes by Bobby out of stretched hands.
Delivery from Warner. In trouble are the Revs as Bobby Shuttleworth came off his line, got caught in no man's land.
Good ball in.
Yeah, it's
Looks
Rashawn
like
McKenzie.
Rashawn McKenzie just nods it down. He's a big body in there, goes up and gets it. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's a good ball in, and he just outjumps 2-3 Revs players. Not that they're bad defending, he just wanted a little bit more and gets to it.
And loses it to Warner. Good ball into space. The flag stays down. Paolo Jr. one-on-one with Shuttleworth. Paolo Jr. makes it 2-0.
Good play from the midfield, and look at that ball, one-touch ball, that's Warner into space. Now you see Paolo Jr., and look at him do this. That's a class finish there. He sets him up inside, knows Bobby Shuttleworth's coming, and just goes to the near post and buries it.
Still driving, Masali hit the deck, now the shot! Good save by Rainish going to his right after Perovic laced it. Now, a red card to Shaw Reed Joseph. Wow, this has just gone from a difficult situation to meltdown mode because that's their captain gone for the game next week in Houston.
Sorry, Joseph comes in, a little bit of push. He's pulling his jersey, and they're talking right now. And he's saying something to him, and they're talking right now.
This is Russell. He slides in on Phelan, and he's gone.
Yep, another red card. Will Johnson should be
Will
gone.
yeah.
If he's not gone, I'm going to be absolutely, I'll be just absolutely shocked. Ano, get it together.
Ano put his card away.
There's Will Johnson. Yep, there he goes. Phelan comes in. Leg hard. I think I disagree with that in red. And there's Will Johnson coming over. That's when he immediately gets into it. So Pat Phelan comes in hard. Looks like he gets him. Maybe unintentional, but there's Will Johnson right in his face. Look at this right there, right in his face.
So 3 red cards in the second straight game, but more importantly, in terms of the result, Jason Kreis's Real Salt Lake gets 2 goals. Respectful handshake between the coaching staffs, but not a happy Steve Nicol. His team falls 2-0 to Real Salt Lake.
As everyone knows, DC United are a work in progress, but the defeat in Colorado in Week 3 served notice that there is more work than progress at this point. A midweek U.S. Open Cup win over Philadelphia provided a bit of spark, though, and the return of veteran center back Dejan Jakovic from suspension would be important for Ben Olsen's side. Jakovic would be paired with first-year defender Ethan White, making his first MLS start for United at age 20. DC also saw the return of Bill Hamid, another 20-year-old, to the starting goalkeeper position after off-season shoulder surgery. The league's leading scorer heading into Week 4, Charlie Davies, missed the trip to Colorado with an injury, but would be available for DC on the subs bench. On the other hand, the marquee names for LA, Donovan, Beckham, and Angel, have struggled to snatch the headlines. The Galaxy sit near the top of the West mainly because of the work of their lesser-known players, including Brazilians Juninho and Leonardo. Bruce Arena's side traveled to the nation's capital without Donovan as their star midfielder was rested after a busy few weeks for club and country. LA looked for others to pick up the slack as they tried to gain ground on the Colorado Rapids, who fell on Friday night. This was a battle of master and pupil as Arena returned to the scene of some of his greatest triumphs, while his former player Ben Olsen looked to enjoy some success of his own on the DC sideline. Jim Watson and Mark Rogantino were at RFK to witness the duel.
Because if he can get on the score sheet early here tonight, I think that'll go a long way toward helping the Galaxy get the 3 points.
Donovan is in there, so is Omar Gonzalez. Look for number 4 in the air. Headed back to the net and in. Is it McGee?
It is.
Mike McGee getting the start tonight because of the absence of Landon Donovan.
Doesn't always have to be the biggest guy on the field, but he finds his own space, and he's able to run to the
Yellow boots, having family and friends, lays a nice ball to Sean Franklin. Now open on the backside and save.
Franklin just running to the space. That's all you could ask for from De La Garza. The ball runs all the way through, and a big save on the back line from Ethan White as he covers the goal, and Hamid all the way out.
He's taken down by Becker from behind, and here comes Okalaja again, and this is going to bring a card. What color? He's got the yellow out, yellow on Becker.
I think actually David is fortunate not to take it from the right side of your screen right here. It's the scissors, you know. I mean, if he comes in with just a regular tackle, you're probably not talking about red. You can hear the fans react after they see the replay.
Charlie Davies, 21 months ago, involved in a near-fatal car accident here in the DC area. He came back to play for DC and scored 2 goals in his first match. Batting out for DC, Josh Wolf, to the ball, with the twin off his line, outside the area.
Wolf. He closes the space.
Dangerous, pass gets loose ball, and clear. Never went in.
Laurent delivering a great ball into the heart of the area. Right hand kick save to push that one away.
Back to Yovan, has some space for the service. Juan Pablo Angel. Save for me. It was touched. Farmer's coming out again. Okalaja's. He's going to get Quanta. That's 2. He's done. Here's Davies. Davies is a Davies with the mountain. Take it down. Gonzalez. Put it on the spot.
Gonzalez lays off a little bit and allows Davies the time to go with the step over. Oh, as you would say, hold up the landing gear right there. I mean, there's some contact, but definitely not enough.
Ricketts to try and save a PK. And 2 points for the Galaxy. Charlie Davies. Davies wanted to get the call and go home. He just went middle.
Well, I'll use the term, that's a cheeky move to go for right there. So you don't even pick it forward, but instead you just put a little extra air underneath it.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's it. Abby Okalaja, he blew his whistle. Karowski and McGee are arguing. Are these just parting shots?
No, I think that they're talking about it for all the delays that we've had.
There's a red card for Karowski. Karowski got a red card after the fact, which means he can't play at Toronto on Wednesday.
Following the break, we'll head to the Home Depot Center to see if Robin Frazier's Chivas USA could notch their first victory of the 2011 season against the Columbus Crew.